Hey, good morning, Club at Horseshoe Bay members. I have Jennifer Hoyt with me. Welcome, Jennifer.
Bobby.
So glad to have you here. Jen is the drill master. She's always doing putting drills. And the one we're doing today is one of my favorites. And it has to do with that mid-range putt, that 12 to 15 foot putt. And the 12 to 15 foot putt, I've always said, is the one that brings about the least amount of focus of any other putt. Why? Because you're not so close that you feel like you must make it to save face, and yet you're not so far away that you're worried about three putting either. So people just go through what? The formality of knocking the first one up close and then tapping the next one in. But we can do better than that. The people who are putting well are trying to make all their putts. And so the drill we're doing here today, and Jen does this often, is to not leave here until you make two in a row. So when you make your first one, that just gets you in the contest. You've got to make another one to validate it. Let's see how this goes here. Okay. And I'm going to talk and ask for forgiveness in advance as you go through here. Now, I've been doing made the first one. This might be it. Now, sometimes this takes an hour. Sometimes people give up. Sometimes the person does it right away. Let's see how we go here. You got to make two in a row. Two in a row. And so this is what this brings about. Suddenly you realize you squandered that first one because you missed the second one. And so it nothing works until you make two in a row. This is an excellent drill. I've seen people wear the grass thin just from sitting here and trying and trying and trying and trying. Now, putting, you must give it at least half the effort. Because why? Because it represents half the game. Now, how can I say that? Well, think about it for just a moment. Par figures give you 2 putts per green. Well, par is usually 72. There are 18 holes. If you go 18 times 2, that's 36 putts, and then 36 shots divided among the other 13 clubs. And so you can really make a very cogent argument that, in fact, putting represents exactly half the game, and so it should be practiced in that way. Okay, there's one. Let's see if we can validate that one. Whew. No, no, almost. Keep it. There's one. Now validate that thing. You can do this. Roll it on in there. Yay! Well done. You know, nothing gets its reward like patience and perseverance and persistence. So as you can see, Jen here is one of the best putters at the club. 15 feet, went 10 feet. From 10 feet away, the average touring professional only makes 1 out of 3. And so 15 feet, I don't know what the stat is, but it's less than that. And so you start to do the odds on that. 2 in a row is a tall order. But more than anything, it brings about the same emotions as actually playing golf. And the idea behind a drill like this, and this didn't come out of some sacred scroll, the only thing a drill has to have is that it makes you focus. It gives you some purpose, and that's what this drill does. This is a great one for the mid-range, and when you go out and play and you have a putt of this length, it's going to be easy for you to conjure up that same feeling you had when you threw one in and you realized, no, I got to make this. The only thing that counts is a make. So I want to thank you for joining me here today, Jen, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.